CEO and one of the founders of Kidoz. And Kidoz is all about young kids. And young kids have a very limited experience of the internet today. They still can't read and write, they can't search, they can't explore, and they're totally dependent on the parents to bring them to the content. From a safety point of view, the situation is even worse, as most of the kids are exposed to inappropriate content. So that's why we created Kidoz. And Kidoz is a safe environment for the kids where they can, for the first time, use the internet as adults, totally alone, and without the need to know how to read and write. The first tool that we can see is the Safe browser. It's a browser for kids. The only thing that the kids need to do is to press on the right button, and they can get into the site. Just a second. Well, it's not working. We have also just a second, please. Okay, so when the kids in the site, the downloads are blocked, links to unapproved sites are blocked, and the kids stay in a safe zone all the time. Another tool that we have is the Kidoz TV, which is basically like a YouTube for kids. All navigation is completely visual, and as you can see, the kids simply press on the thumbnails and get thousands of pre-approved videos. Now they see YouTube. We have also a game center where the kids are get full access to a huge selection of games made specially for kids. And as you can see here, there's no banners, there's no distractions. It's completely a pure experience of gaming for the kids. Parents do not have to do anything in Kidoz. It's completely plug and play. But for the ones that want to, they can customize the environment, they can adjust the security level, and they can manage the content. All content in Kidoz is sourced and picked by parents, and parents from all over the world are creating content all the time, making the Kidoz into the first international hub for kids' content. We also personalize the content for all the kids, so 6 years old don't get the same content as 3 years old, and girls don't get the same content as boys. And we can see that that's made a huge impact as when we started to personalize the content, the average time that kids spent on user in Kidoz simply jumped and doubled themselves. Thank you very much.
Good presentation. What ages are the kids you are targeting?
Right. We focus on the age 2 to 7. We actually thought that the kids, when they start to know how to read and write, they will leave us and will go to the adults' tools. But actually what we see that up to 10, we have quite a good usage metrics.
So I have a question to you about those kids. I have a 7 years old and he spends time online and he's already an internet user. He goes to Webkins and Club Penguin and by the way, Wallakef, which is a very good site for kids and so on. How are you going to convince those existing users who are very savvy, very internet experience oriented and capable? How are you going to make them go to your site? Because this is not about parents. Parents are not going to convince kids to do anything, let alone.
Okay, so we are not a website, we're an application, and we let the kids have all what you said now in one place. They can have the Webkins there, they can have the Wallakef there, they can have the Club Penguin there, but at the same time, they cannot go from Wallakef to Walla homepage where you can get really bad images of stuff that's going on in the news.
First, I wanted to say also very nice product. And could you talk just a little bit about the business model?
Yeah, the business model is simple. It's been proved by the industry, and it's a freemium. What we saw now, it's free, and we will add more packages, premium packages with educational stuff, with a premium content and with the extra services.
And the fact that like 100% of the content or most of it is not done by you, it's not a problem in the fact
No,
that
we
you're
exactly
selling
like a browser. We exactly like, in this case, like Firefox or Internet Explorer. We're just a tool that the kids get into the content.
And about distribution, you're thinking more of becoming a destination site yourself or trying to do deals with the traffic sites?
Well, from distribution point of view, we have a few directions. One of it is the hardware. We're trying to get into the hardware. We have already a distribution deal with MSI. We actually, the company that did sign a contract with the MSI, we're going to talk with the mummies. We think that the mummies can do a viral job for us because the product itself is not viral. And also partnerships with the big players.
Can you say a few words about yourself and the team? It always fascinated me why people get in particular into child-related or kid-related services. What is your expertise? What makes you the right person?
So first of all, I used to have a company, an interactive company that made a lot of sites for Coca-Cola and all others. And one night I made a bath with for my daughter, and we started to sing a song, and we went to YouTube. And she loved it, and she wanted to see it again and again and again, and also yesterday after. And then it came to my mind, why she needs me to get into the internet? Why she cannot have her environment that she can do everything alone? And that's how everything started.
Okay, from my side also, thanks for the nice presentation. I would love to learn from your point of view about your competition. Who's the competition on the market? Is it the Club Penguins, or is it somebody else, and how are you facing this problem?
Well, we don't see any of the websites. Club Penguin is a website as a competition. It might be later on a way to make revenues, actually, with some kind of affiliation like Miniclip did. Our competition is other kids browsers, basically, and there's not too much of it in the market. There's one player which is called Kizui, which is the main one, but is aiming to much older kids. They need to know how to read and write to get together.
Well, one last question. Yeah. So my kid is almost 2 years old, and he's already more on the iPhone than he is on the computer. Mobile type of support. Are you thinking about that at all or not?
Well, first of all, my kid is also 2 years old, and he's completely in full control with Kidoz, with a touch screen. You're most welcome to come to our booth. I will show you the touch screen, and it's really great. It's enabled them to do it much younger. We have thoughts about mobile, about the iPhone and stuff, but we're still not there.
Okay, but you do support touch?
Yeah, completely. It's optimized for touch screen. It's optimized for notebooks. That's not a problem.
That's great. Great.
Thank you.
Great service.
Thank you.